Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you today for the week of November 10th to the 16th, 2025. Keep in mind, Pisces, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. All right, so Pisces, as always, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say I am talking about you, I could be talking about somebody who you're dealing with, and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. All right, we're going to do a Celtic cross. Let's cut the deck in three, so mote it be. All right, so before we start pulling the cards for the Celtic cross, we're going to pull a few cards from this deck just to see what the general lesson or theme is going to be of this reading. First card to come out is By the Book. We've got Flexible. And we've got Blessed. And the overall energy of this reading is here and now. So something happening here and now. We're seeing something traditional here. The By the Book card is the equivalent to the Hierophant for me. So something traditional, maybe deviating from tradition a little bit, is going to bring your blessings. The Blessed card is the equivalent to the Star for me. So there could be some sort of epiphany or some sort of hopeful situation coming in for you. We will be making reference to this throughout the reading, and we'll definitely be pulling this back out at the end. So let's get started here. The power of now. Be here now. All right, so the first card out for you is the Eight of Cups in reverse. That is your current energy. Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. Somebody returning to something here with the Eight of Cups being in reverse. What is the challenge here? We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's court card for Sagittarius. The challenge is not taking action or not moving towards something, not chasing. All right, so the focus is the Queen of Swords, court card for Libra. Cutting something out, standing one's ground, setting boundaries. What is in the unseen position? We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini. This has to do with overcoming fear or maybe even finding some sort of comfort in something. In the past, we've got the Four of Wands. That is Venus in Aries. Something about a house and home situation. Could be family, could be celebratory, we'll find out. Could be a reunion. In the future, we've got the Three of Wands, that's Sun in Aries. The future card has the future card in it. The future position has the future card in it. The Three of Wands has to do with waiting or future type stuff. In the advice, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. There's something here about maintaining your independence is what I'm seeing. That's going to be your advice. Your external influence is the Five of Pentacles. That is Mercury in Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody's feeling ostracized, out in the cold. Maybe there's financial issues. In the hopes and fears, we've got the Empress in reverse. This is Venus energy, so Libra and Taurus. There's something about feeling empty, desolate, could be selfish. In the outcome, we've got the King of Wands in reverse, Court card for Leo. In reverse, the King of Wands is a grandiose narcissist, can be, very full of themselves, in chronic need of supply, always in desperate search for validation through other people's attention, and often has fidelity issues. So we'll see where this is going. The overall energy of your reading is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So we will revisit that again at the end of the reading. The Eight of Pentacles is Sun and Virgo energy. In reverse, that has something to do with maybe not working, maybe maybe laziness. We'll find out. We will look at its supporting energies as well at the end of the reading. So in the past, we've got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is here. Why is the Four of Wands here? We've got the Moon, something unknown, some sort of illusion or mystery. We've got the Ace of Swords. There's some sort of clarity that may have been gained in the past as to what some sort of illusion. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor in reverse. I'm seeing cutting through an illusion here. Conversation. The Ace of Swords has to do with communication often, and also the Eight of Wands. There's something about communication. There was an illusion, some sort of communication. There's an illusion due to a communication that was that had ensued. I'm almost getting that some of you may have gotten yourself caught up in a committed relationship where it became domesticated. So there may have been a marriage, but even if it wasn't an official marriage, it looks like there was some sort of domesticated relationship here where there was some sort of illusion prior to getting into this connection or into this domesticated situation that ended up becoming, it's almost like something became clear to you, okay? It may have been in this person's absence, actually, that this became clear, because what I'm getting here is that there's this clarity as to how controlling and dominant somebody was here. And it almost looks like this controlling and dominant energy wanted you. And obviously, like I say, place the energies where you see fit, but it's almost like I'm seeing that they wanted you to be dependent on them in some way with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And that's why the Nine of Pentacles is showing up in your advice, because there's something about maintaining independence from this person. We've got the birds showing up here. People talking about it. And we've got the clover. Main person showing up feminine. Okay, so here's what I've got, okay, Pisces. You got yourself caught up in a very... it looks like there was a domesticated situation where you may have been under an illusion while in the situation that you were in. that there was some level of normalcy to it. But what I'm getting is that once you were pulled out of the situation, or after you had not been in the situation that you were in anymore, maybe somebody had walked away or something, but it looks like there's this energy of having gained clarity on the reality of what you were actually living in. But it wasn't until you were after that situation had been removed from your life that you became clear about what was really going on. It's almost like you were living under this dense, thick fog of confusion while in that energy. For some of you, it may have been by talking to other people. And either it was in developing people's skills or just talking to friends and family, and maybe people just shedding some sort of light on the normalcy of actual domesticated life that made you see some. I'm just getting very strongly here that for some of you, it was through communication with other people that brought about this energy of serendipity to your life here. Yeah, because it's looking like there's this energy of having tried to do something traditionally here, and it looks like you may have been bending over backwards in a way that was not really conducive to happiness in your life. It just looks like there's something that was very difficult to deal with when you were in that situation. So now we've got this energy of somebody wanting to return here. We've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. We've got the 7 of Wands in reverse. We've got an overstepping of boundaries here, but we've got the 10 of Cups. This might be somebody who you have a family with, or you just love them unconditionally. But it does look like they want to come in and have a conversation. It's showing, ooh, this isn't expected. Whoever this is coming in. This isn't expected because it looks like you've already felt like you've detached from this person. So with them wanting to come in and have a conversation with you about this, it's just feeling quite burdensome for some people, even though it looks like you still feel a certain level of unconditional love for them. But it's almost like whatever it is that they want, which it looks like it's something traditional with you, it looks like that ship may have sailed for you already. We've got great fortune coming out here. And we've got mountain. So it's showing up here that if this person is returning to you, I'm getting that they may be coming in to acknowledge certain things about how either their behavior or the way that you were living with them. It does look like they're going to, with the 10 of Cups to the Great Fortune card, I'm getting that they're going to try, the intention is to try and make something work here, is what I'm seeing. But it's showing up here with the mountain as it's going to be a huge hurdle to climb here. And that's why that 10 of Wands is also at the bottom of the other deck, because this is going to be it's going to feel like a huge load. So the Queen of Swords is in the focus. Why is the Queen of Swords in the focus? We've got the Chariot in reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. And the 2 of Wands. I'm getting here, Pisces, that you are already in this energy of knowing that you are not going for this. Even if this person does return to you. So I'm getting that they're very hopeful about making something work with you. I'm getting that there's been some sort of realization here with the Sun to the 2 of Wands that this is somebody who has held you back in some way. So when they do come in to make you this offer, there's going to be a consideration of the idea that maybe this is going to fail, because it doesn't matter how much you feel like you're investing into this connection, You're not receiving any return on that, and you're going to feel like you have wasted your time. That's what I'm seeing here. So why is, or tell us more, please, about this Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords in the focus? We've got romantic with this, the moon. That is Pisces energy. It's romance in this deck, though. We've got gift. This person is, oh, we've got the fish, too. There's something about resources here. This person, for some of you, this may be somebody who's coming in to want to take care of you. They want to take care of you. Now that's, I don't know, please, if there's anybody out there who can share a story that's contrary to what I'm about to say, please share it. I'm a Gemini. I live for people to change my mind. But what I understand is that when somebody says, I want to take care of you, it's a euphemism for, I want to own you. I want you to be my mule. That's what I see it as. Because really, in the end, when you have somebody else, and that's kind of what I'm getting here for some of you, is that that might be the energy, is that whoever this is going to romance. And that's another thing too, romance, bait and switch, get the victim where I need them to get them to in order to feel comfortable enough to switch up. And I'm definitely seeing this energy here. An energy of somebody who wants to entice you with the gift of finance or resources here through baiting you with romance. Because technically, you're deeper than that. You don't just want material. You want the actual emotion. Of course you do. You're Pisces, the 12th sign of the zodiac. We've got, it definitely looks like whoever this is knows that they have to lure you with the romance. But I'm getting that you're not really going for this, Pisces. Like, you already know better is what I'm getting. Pisces is a smart sign. All right, so we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse in the unseen position. We've got the Justice coming out. And wow, we've got the King of Swords. We got the Strength in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. You might be dealing with a Leo. I'm only saying that because I see two Leo cards here in a row. There's that Nine of Swords in reverse showing up in this placement. Something about comfort. If this is somebody who you are already married to, and I'm getting for a lot of you, you might have been, whoever this is trying to, I think they're trying to prevent some sort of divorce here. They see some level of comfort in this connection with you, but I'm getting that whoever this is still showing up as being too weak to stop their... We've got the King of Wands in reverse in the outcome. They don't... This is somebody who's showing up. For some of you, this might be an actual grandiose narcissist. You might be dealing with somebody who's constantly boasting about how wonderful they are all the time. Is this what's showing up here? Like, nobody does it like me. And then they're in reverse. So you know that there's nothing in their outer reality that's actually giving them any feedback that would indicate that they are who they think they are. They're completely delulu. Or this is just somebody with fidelity issues. Either way, they don't have the strength to not be the King of Wands. So whether it's about being a grandiose narcissist or whether it's about being somebody who just has a hard time not being promiscuous, I guess. I'm trying to think of a word that's going to be acceptable for YouTube. Promiscuous, I'm sure, would be acceptable. Can this person stop that, is the question. According to Spirit, the answer is no. With the King of Wands showing up in reverse in the outcome position. Can we get more on this Nine of Swords in reverse? But there's some level of comfort that they feel from being with you. I don't know if there's, it looks like there's resources again. We've got the fish. That is Pisces too, though, the fish. They're very loyal to you. We've got the dog. This person is, I'm almost getting like this person is trying to present you with a choice. If you're thinking about actually getting some sort of divorce here, I'm getting that that's what this person may be trying to prevent that. Why is the Three of Wands here? We've got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. What's going on here? The Death in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Tower. There's something that's not expected in the future. I'm just going to say, if you decide to get yourself caught up behind closed doors with whoever this is, they're showing up as wanting to escape them from behind. They're showing up as unhealthy. Whoever this is unhealthy. They're showing up as the King of Wands in reverse. So whoever this is dysfunctional. So the problem is that when you get caught up behind closed doors with a dysfunctional person, you're going to end up with somebody who wants to escape, because that's what the only thing they've ever known is dysfunction. Now, it looks like they're going to want to escape. This isn't something you're expecting. And of course you wouldn't. This person is coming in romancing you. They're making it sound like you're their one and only, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that there's something that isn't over for this person. There's something that you think might be over for this person, but is not over. And it's happening in the future. Like, it's looking like it's in the distant future. With the Emperor in reverse, I'm getting a very controlling, punitive energy. Like, this is somebody who, when they get upset and angry, they decide they're going to punish you by going and connecting with somebody else here. But it's the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles showing up here. Tell us more. Can you tell us more? There's going to be a change. There is going to be a shift in direction in the future. So this is a gamble if you decide to go through with this, because somebody's bridging a gap with another energy. I'm getting that here's what I've got, okay? If you get yourself caught up in an actual commitment with whoever this is, they're showing up as they're showing up as stable. Like, I'm getting that whoever this is, if they're saying they want to take care of you, it looks like they're going to do it. The problem is that if they withdraw, this creates... Does this person have somebody who they were married to in the past? We've got the Empress in reverse here. Can we get more on this Knight of Wands in reverse as the challenge? The challenge is not to take action. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, and the Hermit. Oh, yeah. So there's something here about really contemplating something, about letting this person back in from out in the cold, because you might end up repeating a cycle here. Yeah, it looks like there's this energy of this person not truly being committal. Like there's something, I'm almost getting that any issues that had ensued in the past are going to be something that's going to be very difficult to get over. So what I'm seeing here is that either there's going to be a lot of triggers that take place intermittently throughout the period of time that you're trying to rebuild with this person that is going to remind you of things that happened in the past, or this person is going to stay stuck in the past in some way. But either way, it looks like there's this potential that you might repeat a cycle here, and your challenge is to really contemplate something and maybe not take action right away. Can we get more? There's this bear. We've got the Five of Pentacles showing up in their energy. I'm just getting that whoever this may have been somebody who you had issues with them being territorial over you in the past. And so, I'm just getting that there was this energy of understanding something about this relationship when you're not in it. I'm connecting to somebody here who understands something that existed in this relationship, some sort of dynamic that was very detrimental to you, probably psychologically and emotionally. And it may have something to do with this person. We saw the Emperor in reverse. We see the bear. There's something about being territorial, controlling, punitive here. And this may have led to something to do with, I'm just getting we do see out in the cold, Five of Pentacles in reverse coming back in from out in the cold. This could have affected you financially. You might want to try and get to know this person again before jumping in too quickly, is what I'm getting with the courtship card. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here as the advice for Pisces? I'm getting that you are being told by Spirit that it's in your best interest to remain independent. You've got, just a minute. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You're very attractive. Oh, you're better off to leave this person. No, the Spirit's saying leave. You have something better coming in for you. Because this person is going to destabilize you when they try to bridge this gap with you. You have something better coming in for you. You may already know this person. There's something better for you. You might already know them. If not, this is somebody who you're going to get along with a lot better with the Three of Cups. This is destined. You already have a destined other connection. It's destined that this is coming to an end. You may be relocating at some point. Yeah, there's something better for you if you reject this. We've got the Five of Pentacles showing up in their energy. What's this all about? We've got the Knight of Swords. And the King of Wands in reverse. There we go. There you go. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The World. The Devil in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Here's what I've got, okay, Pisces? There's something that is showing up that you already learned your lesson in. We already saw it in the past. It has to do with having gained some sort of clarity as to the detrimental effect this person had on you, okay? So it's already showing up here that the lesson was learned, the cycle was already closed here, and to get yourself in, you have detached from somebody who was gaslighting the heck out of you. That's what I said. Dense, thick fog of confusion is what somebody was under here. And it looks like it may have destabilized you in some way too, because it looks like whoever this is ran because they're controlling, they may have had anger issues. The King of Wands in reverse has anger issues. They may have had fidelity issues. I'm not seeing really any third-party stuff, I have to say. I'm not. That's why I'm like, it might be fidelity issues, but the King of Wands in reverse without any other third-party energies showing up here, I don't know if that is what it is. It might just be that I am seeing a lot of control, anger, punishment. They are going to want to come in and communicate with you. They hold you in high honor. You may have a child with this person, or this is somebody who you've known for a very long time. They might act like a child. Is there any energy here? That's why this is showing up. I'm like, why is the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles showing up here? You have the potential to shift direction in the future. You have something new coming in for you. There is something new for you that's better. It's showing up as better. Somebody who's going to be emotionally available there for you, available for you. And we've also got the King of Pentacles. I don't know if it's showing up that you've got to gamble. So one of them might be this person. I mean, they are showing up as the King of Wands in reverse. So that's going to be an issue. So the Empress in reverse is the hopes and fears. Why is the Empress in reverse? Is that you're going to choose to be with this person where things are very combative. This person might be fighting with you all the time. They might be putting you at odds with other people. If you decide to bring this back, you're going to feel empty, desolate. This is going to be a problem, and it looks like it's going to feel like it's unrequited love. You're going to want to escape it. I do see an energy here of you being satisfied if you reject this. You will be there because there is somebody who's better for you. You have power couple potential with somebody else, is what I'm seeing. Can we get more on this? We've got child here. You might have a child with this person. We've got child showing up here twice. So this is either somebody who you've known for a very long time, may have known them since you were basically a child. There could be something to do with the community here too, so there may be something about reputation. I am getting, though, for the most part, that I was getting very strongly here that people were probably telling you that, like, they may have been giving you really good advice as to why it is that you shouldn't be in this connection. What is this King of Wands in reverse in the outcome? We've got the Two of Cups in reverse. We've got unrequited love. It looks like this falls apart. It's going to be put on hold. There will be a breakup. It's inevitable. It was already showing up here. It's written in the stars that this will end. So you can either just not go for this and stay single because you got something else coming in for you, or you can go for this and go through what it is that apparently you've already learned. You've already learned something here. This is a very difficult energy to deal with. The Page of Wands in reverse, you're dealing with really poor communication where this person is going to end up weakening you and then escaping is what I'm seeing. Or you're going to want to escape, one of the two. Can we get more on this? Thoughts comes out. Oh, privileged lady. That's it. This person has somebody else who they're going to go after. That's what we were getting already, and it's going to happen suddenly. There's going to be somebody else that they're going to try and connect with. It's showing up that it's inevitable. This relationship is coming to an end. And you've got something better for you. So let's look at the overall energy of your reading. We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there we go. There's the Queen of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So you're going to be, I'm just going to say, Spirit is warning you that you're proving you have self-love deficit disorder if you choose to be in this relationship, is what is showing up here. Because if you choose to be on your own, because I'm getting that you're already learning something, that you have an opportunity to attract something that is more stable. Like I said, there's power couple potential here. And if you choose to sacrifice this with the Hanged Man, you will be rewarded with something better, is what I'm seeing here. So yes, you were doing something traditionally, you had a traditional relationship, you were bending over backwards in order to make it work. It looks like there was some sort of epiphany that was gained while the two of you were in separation from each other. And now you're going to be in a position where you are going to be tested on this. So let's get the final messages out for Pisces before we close out. What are the final messages for Pisces? We've got Divine Feminine showing up here, which is the equivalent of the Empress. This one's the equivalent to the High Priestess, Alien, Telepathic. What else can we get here? And we've got Ghosted. So you already know, based on what you have already experienced with this person, is what I'm seeing. Like there's already evidence in this person's demeanor and actions to suggest that what has taken place in the past will take place again in the future. You may get ghosted, blocked, cut off again. Your best bet is to stay single here, is what I'm seeing here. That was your advice. Stay independent. Don't don't allow this person to entice you with their romance, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that most of you aren't going for this. So Pisces, that is your reading for the week of November 10th to the 16th. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.